conceptualized and directed by Revati from the House of Connect Media in association with Be Life Production and Artec Studios. Surit Singh and Shraddha Agarwal's produced live story, Sallam Penki, is all set to release on the 9th of December 2022. So today we have the star cast here along with the captain of the ship, that is Revati. We have Kajol and we have Vishal Jetwa along with us. So they are right here. They're going to join us anytime soon. So how we're going to do this once they come here, we're going to start with the Q&A first and then the photo op. So please make sure that everybody is silent and cooperate with us. I will assure that everyone gets clear images and videos of the press conference. Just that you all have to cooperate with us. Sallam Penki is releasing on the 9th of December 2022, so I'm hoping everybody will be there to hit the theatres. Alright. Everybody excited?
দেখো এই এই দিন না তোমার রিফ্লেক্ট করছে না আমার রিফ্লেক্ট করছে আমার রিফ্লেক্ট করছে না ঠিক আছে লাইট দিলাম
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the star cast of Sallam Penki, Kajol. Everybody, put your hands together as I take the opportunity to welcome the beautiful actress, the evergreen actress Kajol. Very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Welcome to Kolkata. Vishal Jetwa. Who doesn't know this guy? He's like a superstar already. Welcome to Kolkata. And Revati. Can we have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Revati? What a masterpiece you have created, which we have already observed from the trailer. We are super excited for 9th of December 2022. And yes, everybody, the press and media, people of Kolkata are excited to know more about the film. Welcome to Kolkata. Please settle down. Please settle down. Alright. We definitely know that it's not a cakewalk to make a true story, right? What are your feelings with this story and what were your preparations when you were thinking that I should go and direct this story and make this for the Indian cinema? Can we have a microphone on stage, please? What is your inspiration? We all want to know that.
Thank you, Anisha. Good evening, everybody. Really happy to talk to you about Sallam Penki. It has been a beautiful journey.
Sound.
Sorry?
Audio.
Okay. So, this story is taken from a book called The Last Hurrah. And Last Hurrah is a book written by Shrikant Murthy, which is about this boy called Venkatesh in Hyderabad and his mother Sujata. So that is the name of the characters even in the film, Sujata and Venkatesh. It is an amazing story of spirit, of living life to the fullest. Venkatesh was affected by DMD, which is Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and it is a disease where the muscles get wasted and the child normally dies by the age of 16. But how to live life, however short your life is, kitna zindagi अच्छी तरह जी सकते हैं. That is what inspired me, and that is what is the crux, that जिंदगी लंबी नहीं बड़ी होनी चाहिए, which is the dialogue from Anand, and that was real Venkatesh's favorite film and favorite line.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. To Kajol, ma'am, how does it feel to be a part of a true story and how different it has been for you?
First of all, let me say good evening, Kolkata. Thank you so much for all of you all to come here, and I'm really happy to be here. years. So I'm here after a very long time. बहुत सालों के बाद आ रही हूँ. I'm coming after about 5 years, but it's always amazing to come here. And I've gone into a food coma in the afternoon. Khate khate, I think so. If I'm looking a little sleepy, excuse me. Okay, coming back to the film. It's a great responsibility actually. When you're playing a real life character, or you have to justify that character. You cannot leave if you have to live with the film, and if I have to live with that film, so does she. And our biggest test will be when Sujata walks in and watches the film, and hopefully gives us passing marks in it. But yes, it is a big responsibility, and we do take it very, very seriously. It's not something that you can gloss over or take too many cinematic liberties with.
Hopefully we are sure, because she has the right face for Sujata. Alright, to Vishal, how challenging your character was, and what are the kind of preparations you have been taking for this particular role? Because we have seen you in a very different role when we talk about the other movies, but today we are just talking about Sallam Venki and your role, Mr. Venki.
Hello everyone, Namaste. First of all, thank you so much for the warm welcome. And কেমন আছো? আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি, इतना ही थोड़ा सा मुझे आता है. But first of all, though, I would like to start with thanking Revati ma'am and all our makers for believing in me, because you said yes, all the other work is totally different to what I've done in this film. And it was challenging for an actor. It is difficult to portray different kind of roles each and every time. And after Mardani, people started expecting a lot from me. And now I got this opportunity only because of Revati ma'am, and she saw Venki in me. So that was a blessing for me, and I want to thank ma'am for that. And also about preparation, so I didn't know about this disease called DMD. Ma'am had a lot of research on this, and she told me about this disease, and she sent me one video clipping of one or 1.5 hour video where one DMD patient was there, and I saw his journey throughout the day, how he sits, how he stands, what kind of body language he has. So I learned from that. And also ma'am told me that you just come on set, just prepare your lines and come on set, because we have Kajol ma'am with you, and she'll just act, you just respond to that, and that you'll be done. I think you'll perform more than what you're thinking. And that is what happened after watching the trailer. I saw that how good I perform because of the co-actor. Okay, I won't say co-actor, I'll say co-star like Kajol ma'am. So it was a big opportunity for me, and I'm so glad that people are liking the trailer, and I'm seeing only good responses. Thank you.
Definitely, not just the trailer, the poster speaks a lot as well. Alright, I open the floor for my press and media members. So whoever is asking their questions, please raise your hand and mention your media house, and then start the question and who the question is for. Please.
Hello, this way. Kajol ma'am, this way. Aruna from Ajtal. I have a question. Aruna from Ajtal. Well, I have a question to you. Like, I'm your ardent fan. I just want to ask you, like, आप typical मम्मी हो क्या? मतलब नीचे जिंदगी की?
Typical का मतलब क्या होता है? I don't understand what typical means really. क्योंकि हर माँ अलग होती है. मुझे लगता है हर माँ का बड़ा करने का तरीका अलग होता है. हर माँ का प्यार अलग होता है. हर माँ की अपब्रिंगिंग अलग होती है. अलग-अलग चीजें सिखाती है. सिर्फ एक चीज जो है common है, that we are all mothers. And जो प्यार होता है वो common होता है. So I think I'm typical for myself.
Ma'am, so 30 years, you completed 30 years in this industry in 2022, right? You started with Bekud in 1992. So 30 years is quite a long time, and you have seen the industry evolving.
A lot more to do. I have a lot. But will say it was an absolute pleasure to see Kamal after so long. Of course, we've met between that time, between Behbudi and Sallam. We have met off and on, and we do know what's happening in each other's lives, a little bit at least. But yes, to see somebody on a set after 30 years, it was an amazingly, it was like a surreal experience. I was like, it really felt like as though I'd been thrown back in time completely, and yes, lots and lots of memories, lots and lots of memories. And Kamal, I remember mostly, I remember that, I remember sitting with him on a bus, because that was like 90% of our shooting in Canada. We were just going from place to place in this big fat bus, and we would all be together from like 4 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. And yeah, it was amazing, and you get to know somebody so well when you spend that much amount of time together. So yeah, it was really an amazing experience. Repeat. क्योंकि मैं लेजी हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे काम करना पसंद है, मुझे काम नहीं लगना चाहिए. Work, I feel, should be pleasure rather than work. Fortunately, I have the financial ability to say no and to space my films out, and I choose to exercise that option.
Kajol, on this side, to the left.
I can't, by the way, I can't see you all, so just bear with my whatever.
This is Shobik from India Blooms. Ma'am, I want to know that was it an instant yes to the script, because you have already played a similar kind of role in 2 other films in recent past. So I just want to know this.
It was actually an instant no, because it was an instant no, because yes, I have played a mother, but I don't necessarily do films. I don't do films where I have things, where there is anything happening to my child. I think after I became a mother, I've become very cautious about that. I don't want to play that kind of role, and I'm very clear about it. So when Revati ma'am actually approached me for the film, I said, ma'am, I deeply respect you and I love you and I think you're one of the most fabulous actors and all that, but I'm not doing your film. So she very graciously anyway decided, she said, but come and hear it anyway, let me come and narrate it to you anyways. So she came and she made me hear the film, and I loved the script. I loved the way it had been written, and I've seen her film. I've seen her film which she's done long back called Phir Milenge with Salman and Shilpa Shetty, which I thought at that time that it was one of the most sensitively handled films. It was such a well-balanced film, and it was a very, very sensitively handled film. And I remember thinking at that time that if I ever got a chance to work with her, I would definitely want to. And cut to today happened, and I'm listening to the script, which is amazing. I'm looking at Revati ma'am, and I know she's going to make a fabulous film. And my first thought was that if I don't do this film, I will regret it. So would I let my fear stop me from doing something that I will regret later? So I closed my eyes and I picked up the phone and I was like, okay ma'am, handle me, sambhal lena mujhe. So she very sweetly said, don't worry, I'll take care of you on set, and we'll manage everything.
What conversation you had with Kajol after she said no to the script?
Like she said, I said just listen to the script. I mean, she did not say no to the script, she said no to the idea. So then we just decided to go and read the script to her. Samir Arora, who has written the screenplay of the film, then Kausarji did the dialogue. So Samirji had come and he just read. And Samirji has this habit, whenever he reads the script, he starts crying, because he feels very connected to the story. So that day I told him, you shouldn't cry. I want to see what is Kajol's reaction. You don't dramatize. You just read the script. And he just kept reading, and I was only looking at Kajol's face. And then I realized, as an actor, I know, when, whatever happens, whatever your thoughts are before, there are certain things that touch your heart, and the actor in you gets awakened. And like she said, she just wanted to do the story, the character. I have to tell you, Kolkata has been a very inspiring inspiring space for me. The film festivals over here, and I think I was groomed by a lot of filmmakers from Kolkata. And this hall, this particular hall, I had come here when David Gere, Richard Gere's brother, had organized a fabulous conference on HIV and art, long back in 2003 or something. And we talked so much about HIV because those days HIV was a very feared, disease. And this is where I made a decision. This particular hall is where I made a decision to make Phir Milenge. So I'm really happy to come back here and talk about Sallam Venki. For me, these kind of causes need to be spoken about because there are so many people out there in our country who are going through such situations. And sometimes films as they are, it's one of the most, powerful and communicative media. When you talk about it, things in people change, their perspective changes, their attitude changes. So it is always important for me to say something through my film which will change at least one person in the audience. So Sallam Venki is another attempt, and I hope, that change happens within all of us.
Thank you.
मैम एक सवाल मैडम
One by one, please.
वही जो कह रही है that it is not important how many years you live, but अपनी जिंदगी आप कैसे जीते हो, because एक एक क्षण जो हमारे जीवन में आता है is very important. And it's not about कि हम हर वक्त खेलते हंसते जीना है, नहीं. You will be faced with hurdles. Zindagi is like that. It keeps throwing hurdles at you. But how do you handle those hurdles? Like she said, each mother handles her child differently. Each of us handle our hurdles differently. So how do we reach that? Whether we look at it, we shy away from it and walk away from it, or do we, plan and, tell ourselves to cross it? And how do we cross it? So each person does it differently. So Sallam Venki is the story of how Sujata and Venkatesh handled those hurdles in life. And Venkatesh's life was designed to be short. So उन्होंने कैसी अपनी जिंदगी अच्छी तरह जी, and how his mother supported him to do that. That's what.
मैम काजोल मैडम से सवाल है. मैडम काजोल मैडम जब ये शूट कर रही थी
One
शूटिंग
by one, please. One at a time. Yes, we'll take that first.
Ma'am, my question is to Kajol, ma'am. Ma'am, your last project was Tribhanga, which was your first step with the OTT platform. How is it different from, performing for the big screen, and do you like a particular format more?
I think for me as an actor, acting is acting. There's still going to be a camera, there's still going to be a crew. There's still the technique of acting does not change. I don't think so. But yes, there is a lot more freedom of speech. There is a lot more freedom in topics maybe that on OTT that you do not have on the screen. There is that.
Hi Vishal, this is Javed Hussain from JKB News. काजोल मैम, काजोल के साथ इतनी बड़ी स्टार के साथ आपको काम करके कैसा लगा?
डेफिनेटली मुझे शुरू में तो बहुत डर लग रहा था, अभी भी लगता है, अभी भी कभी कभी आउट ऑफ वर्ड्स टॉपिक हो जाता हूँ. डर तो लगेगा ही. अभी मुखर्जी फैमिली से मुझे थोड़ा डर भी लगता है क्योंकि आपको पता है ना फर्स्ट फिल्म में मेरी कैसी हालत हुई थी. तो बट येस, आई रियली लव्ड वर्किंग विद काजोल मैम एंड आई रियली विश एंड आई होप कि मैं मैम के साथ अगेन एंड अगेन काम करूं, क्योंकि हमें ये बात तो सभी लोगों को पता थी कि हाउ ब्यूटीफुल शी इज, बट वो नेचर से भी अपने कितने ब्यूटीफुल है वो मुझे पर्सनली उन्हें जान के पता चला. और आई फील सो ब्लेस्ड दैट आई गॉट दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू वर्क विद मैम.
काजोल के पास जब एक्टिंग आप कर रहे थे तो कितना नर्वस थे?
ओके, तो मैं जब इनके साथ बैठता हूँ, ऐसे बात करता हूँ, तब मैं ज़्यादा नर्वस होता हूँ. बट बिटवीन एक्शन एंड कट आई डोंट फील नर्वस बिकॉज दैट टाइम शी इज सुजाता फॉर मी एंड आई एम वेंकटेश. तो वेंकटेश को अपनी माँ से डरने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, और इसीलिए हम परफॉर्म भी अच्छे से कर सकते हैं. हाँ, नर्वसनेस सभी लोगों को होती है, बट इस चीज़ की जितनी प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उतना ईजी हो जाता है काम. यस.
काजल,
Thank you.
काजल मैडम, एक सवाल.
Just a second. We'll take the last question, all right? And we'll take it from here.
हेलो मैम, दिस इज कोशाकी फ्रॉम वी स्पॉट यू. सुजाता और काजोल में क्या क्या सिमिलर है?
Similar. Like I said, जैसे मैंने कहा कि सुजाता और काजोल दोनों माँ हैं. एंड माएँ जो होती हैं, जैसे हम एक्चुअली बात कर रहे थे उसके बारे में, हम हम यहाँ पे चलते चलते आ रहे थे और हम बात कर रहे थे कि मदर्स आर केपेबल ऑफ अमेजिंग इम्पॉसिबल फीट्स दैट वी डोंट इवन रियलाइज आर इम्पॉसिबल, बिकॉज यू नो हमारे बच्चे हैं सामने और हमको करना ही है. और सुजाता का भी किरदार ऐसा ही है कि उसने जो देखा उसके सामने, उसने देखा कि ये मुझे अगर ये करना है, तो उसने देखा नहीं कि उसके सामने स्पीड ब्रेकर है कि माउंटेन है. शी जस्ट वेंट अहेड. उसने सिर्फ देखा कि मुझे कहाँ तक पहुँचना है, इसके ऊपर जाना है, इसके अराउंड जाना है, अंदर से जाना है, जहाँ से भी जाना है, मुझे वहाँ तक ही पहुँचना है. और उसका जो लक्ष्य था वो बहुत ही क्लियर था. और आई थिंक एवरी मदर फील्स लाइक दैट, दैट व्हाट जो हम अपने बच्चों के लिए करते थे. कहते हैं ना कि माँ बच्चे का जो रिलेशनशिप होता है, it's probably the purest relationship in the world and the only relationship which is unconditional. हर दूसरा रिलेशनशिप जो होता है दुनिया में, आपके भाई का, you know, your husband, whatever, whoever, other people in your life will always have conditions. Are you a good person? Are you enough? Are you not enough? But the mother-child relationship is the one relationship which is truly unconditional. So yes, I think that is the biggest similarity between Kajol and Sujata.
Ma'am, one last question, please. Hello, ma'am.
नहीं, कुछ नहीं दे रहा, आप पूछो सवाल अभी.
Ma'am, what made you change your mind from no to yes for this film? That you said you are very conscious of after your giving your birth.
I've actually answered this question. मैंने जवाब दिया है because I honestly felt that if I did not accept this film, I loved the script, I love Revati ma'am, I knew that she would make a good film, and I knew that if I did not do this film, I would regret it for the rest of my life. So thank you, Revati ma'am. I'll say that thank you, Revati ma'am, from the bottom of my heart for letting me play Sujata.
एक सेकंड. We are taking one question from
At a time है वक्त, हम लोग नहीं भाग रहे कहीं पे. Do I have a dream role? No, my dream is just keep working and being happy working. I think that's my dream, that's my aim. Yes, it make me sound less goal-oriented than others, but yeah, I'll wait and see what everybody has to offer me.
Hold on. I'll take this question. Yes, please pick up. Thank you. Yeah. Just pick up the microphone. It would be easier for me. It's there.
As a heroine, I think जैसे आपने कहा है, I think ये एक heroine जो होती है, जो हूँ मैं, बिल्कुल हूँ, लेकिन ये मेरे जिंदगी का एक हिस्सा है, मेरी जिंदगी नहीं है. और मेरी जिंदगी बहुत सारे हिस्सों से भरी है. तो एक हिस्सा, बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा मेरे बच्चे हैं, एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा मेरी फैमिली है, एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा मेरा काम है. लेकिन मैं कहूँगी कि इन सब हिस्सों की अहमियत जो है, जब आप उसमें होते हो तब उतनी ही होती है. It's very different. जो हर माँ अपनी जिंदगी में फेस करती है, you know, it's very different. So Pa is very different, which was another beautiful film by Balki, and I think Venki is another beautiful film by Revati.
All right, thank you. We'll start with the photo op now. Thank you for the questions. We'll start with the photo op and please be calm. We'll remove the chairs first and then we'll start. Alright? We'll remove the chairs for the photo op and I would also like to invite Mr. Surat Singh and Ms. Shraddha Agarwal to kindly join us on stage, the producers of Sallam Becky.
एक चीज बोलना चाहूंगी, you know, हर एक के पास, especially people who want to make
Aste, aste,
please calm down. Please calm down. अच्छा बोलो. अच्छा एक बात बोलना चाहूंगी. There are a lot of people with stories who want to make films. बहुत सारे कहानियां हैं, बहुत सारे बंदे हैं. But to get producers who believe in you is rare. In that way, I think all of us are lucky that we got Surat Singh and Shraddha Agarwal who believed in this story and who made this possible. Can I please invite Suraj, Shraddha? Shraddha, आइए. Yeah.
please. Also, I would request the Oberoi people if they can just help us remove the chairs. আরাম সে আপনারা প্লিজ ছবিগুলো নেবেন একদম আস্তে আস্তে করে চাচামেচি করবেন না ইটস আ কাইন্ড রিকোয়েস্ট প্লিজ আর লেফট টু রাইট আমরা শুরু করব ম্যাম উই স্টার্ট ফ্রম লেফট টু লেফট সেন্টার